everyone, my name is Marilyn Braujos and I'll be introducing you to LaTeX today. LaTeX is a typesetting software where you write plain text with some formatting instructions. It's useful when writing reports for this course, but it's also widely used in research for scientific documents and publications, and if you're going to grad school or industry, it's likely that you end up writing papers using LaTeX. Some cool features about LaTeX that I like are that it keeps track of the numbering for tables, equations, and figures for you, and it also keeps track of your references and your citations in their proper format. The environment we'll be using to write and compile these documents is called Overleaf. Overleaf is a LaTeX compiler that allows for real-time collaboration on these documents as Google Docs does for Word. To get started, go on overleaf.com and create an account. After creating an account, you can start a new project and give your project a name, which will appear as your file's name. Now let's get started. You'll be provided 3 files that you'll download to your computer from Canvas that includes the LaTeX AI AA template with some modifications tailored for this class. You will upload these into the Overleaf project. Create an images folder to store any images used in the report. To share the document with others, you can enable link sharing and provide the link to those who you'll be collaborating with. The Compile button takes the plain text input into the PDF format. You can also easily change the file name assigned to the project by clicking on the pencil symbol by hovering over the current project name. LaTeX has some symbols that are commonly used. The backslash indicates a LaTeX command. The percent symbol indicates a comment character that is ignored in the output, and the $sign indicates the use of math mode. To change the title that appears in the report, you can edit the text between the curly brackets after the title command. To edit the author information, you can edit the text between the curly brackets in the author section of the template, where the author's name, email address, and UFID will be displayed below the title, and their organization affiliation will be displayed as a footnote on the front page of the report. If you double-click on any text in the PDF portion, you will be taken to that same section of the editor. To add a new section to your project, like the introduction, you will enter a command in the form of a backslash followed by the word section followed by curly brackets. Between the curly brackets, you will enter the section name. If you would like to create a vertical space in your paper, you can enter the command \VSpace followed by curly brackets. In the curly brackets, you can input the size of the space and its units. Commonly used units in LaTeX include millimeters denoted by mm and the size of an uppercase M in the current font denoted by the letters EM. To include a subsection within the section created, input the \subsection command, and in the curly brackets include the name of the subsection. To create an additional subsection within the subsection, use the subsection command and input its title within the curly brackets. When adding images to your document, you first need to upload them into the images folder within your project. Normally, adding them in PNG format is more convenient, but JPEGs work just as well. However, a problem I encountered with using the JPEG format is that sometimes the image would be distorted in the PDF, so I found PNGs to always be my go-to image format. The begin figure command is then included, followed by an uppercase H in square brackets. The H command states that the image must stay in between the text currently placed in and cannot be moved to another part of the text to adjust for its size. The numbers following the width are used to describe the size of the image displayed. At 1, the image will be its true size. Lowering the width number will shrink the image, and raising the width number will make the image appear larger. After selecting an image size, you need to tell LaTeX where to look for the image by including the file path. If you created the images folder, in between the curly brackets, you would include images / and the image's exact name. The label command within Figures is useful for keeping track of the image numbering when creating in-text references for it. For figures, the convention is to start the labels with Fig. For equations, it's EQ, and for tables, T, followed by the label name you select for it. The label name selected does not appear on the PDF. To create an in-text reference for the image, you'll use the ref command followed by the label assigned to the figure previously within the curly brackets. The ref command will only add the number of what you are referencing, so you need to manually add the parentheses and any other notation prior to the ref command for proper formatting. Now I'm going to copy and paste the figure command and use it for the rest of the images I want to add to my PDF. I'll see you guys in the next video.